from Harlem. I ain't gonna tell you what block I'm from. I'm from a very popular block. But let me tell you something. Everybody talk about how Alpo is walking around and he just doing whatever he want to do and no nobody saying nothing to him. Number one, anybody that's in his age range ain't worried about him. They got grandkids on their lap. They can give less than a fuck about what Alpo is running around here doing. Two, the motherfuckers that got something to say probably wasn't even born when he did what he did. And three, and the most important thing, which is most important, everybody know he's a documented killer. Ain't nobody running up on a documented motherfucking killer talking about some snitching shit, that some shit that ain't had nothing to do with them and they probably wasn't even born for. So all that why he walking around and he doing this and all that, motherfuckers wouldn't even kill a fly. And he done killed shit. He done committed crimes that motherfuckers only dreamed about. So what motherfuckers need to do is stay away from the Alpo situation and concentrate on what's going on right now in 2021.
Hey, Wack, are you familiar with Crown TV? Is that something you signed into? I think you were trying to say something.
Hey, respectfully, can I tell them to chime in on my channel? That for the Cloud Chaser TV?
Oh shit, everybody heard it.
Definitely Cloud Chaser. They definitely in the building. Definitely subscribe. They definitely be keeping some real shit going on over there. Definitely go over to YouTube. Definitely. I do ask all the bloggers that's in the building right now, if you pull clips from here, please, could you use Trolls the Nation's banner? We would really appreciate it. We understand you got to wave your flag. That's understandable. You got to do what you got to do. But please, can we get a little bit of props? A lot of y'all been pulling stuff from our channels, from our room, and they've been giving us the proper notifications. So we at Trolls Nation will really appreciate if you at least put a couple of stripes on your banner for us.
Fact. And we appreciate everybody coming out, man. So yeah, man, we chiming in right now. We done talked to the OG New York niggas, young New York niggas. We done talked to Sentinel. We done talked to everybody.
Maurice, you sound a little far away, bro.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. So, this whole time, man, we just been pondering, man, no proof. We got a woman on here, man, that says she has the proof. She's narrated it. We waiting on her to provide this. Let's see. Is she still here? Okay, Pretty Flowers, is you ready?
I know Pretty Flowers is.
Bro, we just gotta give her time. All I know is gonna get
Chinese chick.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, let her get it together. Let her
I
get it
believe
together.
it.
But it's gonna get real dark in here. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna get real dark.
I believe
About to
it.
get real
Prior to this, man, we was politicking earlier, man, about it. And, you got some people like, nah, Jimmy looks suspect. And you got people that's like, that been fucking with Jim Jones for a long time. That's like, nah, it can't be. It can't be. Like, niggas just so solid. It's just hard to believe it. So the truth is in the fact. So, somebody got to put their phone on mute. It's making a loud noise right now. So, the proof is in the facts, man. So here at Trolls Nation, man, we pride ourselves in coming with some facts, man. We shoot the shit, man, but before we just, drop the gavel down and say this is what's going on, this nigga need to speak up on it. Selective politics, picking and choosing who we gonna give a pass to and not give a pass to. If for the niggas that's saying no passes, then you let that shit be all around. Don't pick who you gonna give a pass to and who you not gonna give a pass to. So we got the infamous Wack 100 in the building. He's chiming in. We waiting on 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine at church. He's trying to step out for a second so we can chime in. Because who can give it to us better than Mr. 6ix9ine himself, man, and what was going on with Jimmy and what he knows and what the facts is. He was there. So we gonna hear it out of his mouth soon. If you want to speak on something, you want to make a statement, this is your time to flash your mic, and I'm going down the screen. Flash your mic if you got a statement, something you want to add.
Shout out to my boy Jordan Tower, JT News. He's always on his job. He's always putting us on live. I just want to give him definitely a shout out. Subscribe to Jordan Tower.
All right, I am big. It's on you, then it's on Freak, then it's on Fact. I am big. Go ahead. Speak your piece.
What's happening, bro? I'm just coming in, fucking with y'all. I follow the trolls, follow Wack. All I'm gonna say is this here, man. Niggas are right. Don't be in your feelings now that, it's out there. All of the police. That's it, and it was about it. So act like that nigga how y'all just try to treat 6ix9ine.
Right.
That's a fact.
Right.
Fuck you.
Fact.
I'm
Hey.
after this stuff. Niggas know I did 10 years straight, my nigga. And one thing y'all know for sure, 6ix9ine is a civilian. He ain't no gang member. Point blank period. Jim Jones, all that tough ass shit, that nigga, he's a gang member. That's how treat that nigga accordingly.
Hey, nah, that's a fact, man. I appreciate you chiming in, Brody. Freak, go ahead and speak your piece, G.
Hey, when 6ix9ine comes here, don't forget to ask him the question. Cardi B has nothing to do with it. Why he bring her up in his testimony? As one
I can answer that. This is all of G. I can answer that. He didn't bring her up. What the DA did was on some just a bullshit fishing expedition. Do you know if somebody asks me, if one of y'all in the room asks me, yo, you know War Brim, he blood, right? And I say, yeah. He already said he's blood, big B's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what the DA did. You know Jim Jones? Yeah, he's a retired rapper. And he's supposed to be down with the such and such and such and such. He didn't bring up anybody. He was asked a question, and the DA asked him a question, and he answered it. And everything he answered was public knowledge. So he did not bring her up. He did not snitch. She didn't commit any crime. So what was he snitching on her about? See, that's the type of dumb shit that be frustrating me. Motherfuckers be just going just because he say a person's name. Oh, he snitched on her. What the fuck crime did he snitch on her about? For you to snitch on somebody, that person had to have committed a crime. So only thing he was asked a question, he answered it.
He don't even know her. If it's public knowledge, let it be public knowledge. He don't know her. You can say that on the stand.
But he asked him a question, though. He know he did it.
But he gave his word that he would tell the truth. He was snitching, remember?
He don't know her. If it's public knowledge, he don't have no relation with her. He did that to get her indicted.
It's between Freak and Harlem. Y'all niggas stop interrupting. Let Freak and Harlem have that, bro. Flash your mic when you're ready to talk after Freak. It's on facts. And it's 7:30. So
I hear what you're saying, Freak. I hear what you're saying. And I'm not disputing. Hold up. I'm not disputing. But what I'm saying to you is, when he signed his agreement, he didn't sign an agreement to say, I don't know. He had already told him, they're not asking him questions that they don't know the answers to already. Let's make that clear. He signed an agreement saying that when I ask you these questions, these are the answers you're going to give. He signed that agreement. I hear what you're saying. The average person, me and you can get on the stand and be like, I don't know her, so I don't know what she's doing.
Exactly.
But he can't say that because that's not part of his agreement. That's all I'm saying.
He don't know her. That's the fact. He don't know her. He don't know her. Leave it to be fun or not. I don't know her. You can say that on the stand because it's a fact. He don't know her. But the fact that you bring her up is almost like I'm going to throw indictment charges on her.
I hear you. In theory, that should sound good. In theory, that sounds good. But when the feds is asking you specific questions, they want specific answers. Now, one question they understand when they get you up there, they want you to get in front of the jury and say, I don't know. So they're going to make it clear to him, and whether they right or wrong, they threatening him and telling him all types of shit that they're going to do if he don't answer these questions, that he don't really know what's going to happen. Is Cardi B a blood? Yeah. Is Jim Jones a blood? Yeah. He don't know. Remember, he knew all that bullshit going on, getting it done. Everybody thinking like he been down, going through the system, and he know this, that, and the third. Everybody saying is in agreement to do this as civilians. He's never been locked up before, so they treating him just like any other motherfucker that trying to scare that never been locked up before. And he went for it.
He's been locked up before for that little.
Yeah.
He's been locked out.
Yeah, but he wasn't locked up. He was facing probation then. He wasn't facing 47 years then.
If you don't, everybody's a known fact. He don't know her. She's a public figure. He only know what we know. To me, that was a slight try to get them indicted. I don't know her. I don't associate with her.
All right, so what was he getting? All right, so I just have a question. What was he getting Cardi B indicted for?
That's why he said that. All you gotta do is tell the truth. If you tell the truth, I don't know her. All I know is what you know.
And just to let you know, out of respect to me, 6ix9ine is not going to talk to you about Cardi B. Cardi B like a sister to me. She fuck with my wife, my kids, Offset, the whole QC family, so he ain't going to even have that conversation with you, just to let you know. So Jim Jones, we're going to keep it right there.
Bam. All right, back. Hold on, please.
You
All
prove my
right,
point. Thank you.
all right, please, boom. All right, facts.
That's to me.
All right, facts. It's on you, Brody.
Yo, big salute to Trolls Nation, Trolls and this AK Reek. What up, Wack? You already know what it is. Listen, all I was gonna say is like the other dude said, man. Once y'all hear that shit, you know, y'all gotta act accordingly. Cause I've been hearing a lot of people out of line. You know what I mean? There's no passes given. So, you know, like Dog said, make sure y'all act accordingly because a lot of people been real mistaken out here. So, you know, always speak facts. So I had to put that little 2 cents in there, man. Just to reiterate.
I appreciate it, man. 7:30, bro. You want to chime in on this?
Yeah, now for years, throughout the whole upstate up north, niggas been hearing Jim Jones and celebrate. Nobody could ever produce no paperwork on this job for years through the whole New York, even in the streets, bro. Now that this kid told him a lot of shit, and there's a wiretap that came out, again, they still have his name came up in the paperwork because of the name of the wiretap. Jim, I always like that nigga to be real. But now, he ain't never tell nobody, he never tell nobody to be real.
All right.
Bozo, he a clown. What do you want, he a clown? He never tell nobody to be real.
All right, we respect that, and you know it is taking Pretty Flowers mighty long to produce that paperwork, man. You know what I mean? Niggas over here scratching and waiting for this work, man. So let's hope this shit goes smooth.
I saw an area where CEO Chris is implicating Jim Jones as a member of Tradeways. That's what I.
Jim Jones. So no paperwork on Jim Jones telling on nobody because that's where
He's not in. Yeah, he's not in there. He's not in this case.
Can I ask you a question though? Why did
Okay.
you say that in the beginning?
Y'all China, hey look, where the dude at? Ward. Bro. China got that other work. Y'all need to get China up in here, man. Cause he got the work.
Ward Brim, are you chimed in with China Brim, Ward Brim? Ward Brim, you here? Or he just stepped away. I know he be outside.
Well, can I say something?
Hold on.
It's on NF.
We're gonna keep it in order. All right, go ahead, NF.
Yo,
Okay.
I know Harlem. I know you say you from Harlem. I'm from Harlem too. I'm from Stack. Feel me? So with the whole Cardi B thing, what y'all just said about Cardi, I don't know if anybody know this. My brother, like Wack and other niggas been around my older brother. My brother OG Tone, he's real big homie now Trey. My brother, when you claim that somebody part of gang activity, that's 5 years in prison for gang activity.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you say that that person of blood, they can investigate that person and put that person in conspiracy and lock that person up for 5 years for gang activity.
Right.
I hear you, but why? So all right, so it's a crime if somebody else say that they're blood, but it's not a crime if they do whole videos and pull up flags and say I'm representing.
Hold on, bro. You can use that as entertainment. It's a lot of people that does a lot of things for entertainment. In the early 2000s, everybody was wearing red bandanas and blue bandanas.
Hey, yo, China finna pull in right now, so y'all niggas be on the lookout for it. Pull him up.
I think he's gonna call right now.
Yeah, pull him up. I just had him come in here. He got all the shit.
Moderators.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead and pull them.
Pull up China Grill, bro.
All right, boom. Can you hear me out, man?
Good. Tell him to hit Harlem buttons.
Yeah, is he down there?
No, I'm looking for him too. I ain't see him.
Is it China underscore? Cause I see it. Yeah,
You speak up China, that's him.
I pulled him up.
I appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you. Shout out to Sleepless in LA, man. We appreciate y'all.
Absolutely. We appreciate y'all being in the
Room,
building.
nigga, you know, hey, when we come to y'all room, nigga, hey, shit, we y'all. Shit, we ride with y'all.
Absolutely. You already know. You're Wack. You already know. You are welcome in the room. You can do whatever you want. When you come up in here, nigga, you want to sell something, you want to curse somebody out, you do whatever you want when you come up in here, bro. Sleepless in Seattle, always be welcome. Harlem G in the building. So I'll never got no problem with y'all. That's word.
Oh, and yeah.
Y'all pull China up?
Yeah, I sent the invite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try to invite him.
Yo, my man Corey King, man, pull him up, even though he don't like me.
Hey, you want to all that paperwork.
He gonna blame me.
You gotta tell
Nigga
Corey
blame me
King.
for everything.
Hey, Corey, can you send that paperwork?
Pull that nigga up.
CK,
Said pull that nigga up.
Pull that nigga up, bro. Cause that's
Pull that nigga up.
No, this is a different time.
What's good, family?
Yo, what's good, CK?
What's up, CK? Hey, look, nigga, don't blame me, cause you know you like to blame me for everything.
Popping, big bro.
Hold on. Corey, you like to blame me for everything, nigga. Don't blame me. I told you to pull you up.
Hey, Rick, pause it out, bro.
We good, man.
Hold on, I'm trying to get China in here. Let me see what this nigga at.
Yeah, no, we good, man. I didn't throw anybody out there, right?
Hold on.
I submitted wax, it was in my name, anybody shit.
Hey, CK, what it do, Brody?
Yeah, shout out to CK. He never been showing hella love in a row. He been
What's
showing
up,
love
man?
in a
Bro,
row.
I've been trying to pull you up.
What up, CK?
Ain't nothing to about it.
Hey, salute, CK. Hey, CK. Hey, you want to talk about that paperwork you seen, or that other paperwork?
About what?
Chime in.
About Jimmy.
About who you talking about?
Hey, so CK, this is what we on, man. Today, you know, this is what we on, bro. So it says Jim Jones, Capo, confidential informant, or King of New York. What's your views on it, man?
Man, ain't definitely ain't no motherfucking King of New York. That ain't happened. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't really want to go into that window. But the case you're looking at is the wrong case. You're looking at 6'9" case. That is the case you need to be looking at. You need to look at the case where the whole thing.
I think he's down there. Yo, hey, Rick, get out somebody.
Oh, y'all got him up.
Yeah, he's up.
Yeah, he's up. He's up. All right, for sure.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm about to give him the green bean.
Yeah, so CK, nah, man, we not just talking about the 6'9" situation. We talking about the nigga getting stopped in Georgia with blowers, dope, all that. The nigga went home. You know what I mean? Like, he walked away.
Now, you know what it is, though, right? We don't know what his financial situation is, but you're looking at the wrong case. Look at the case where the little young kid got killed over bootlegging Dipset CDs, and there you should find your paperwork, man. I wasn't going to do it online. I just going to point people in the right direction.
All right, I'm going to look into it. I'm tapping into the Google guy right now, nigga. You know who I'm
try to hit the microphone, bro, so you come off mute.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to spread the wax. I was trying to spread the wax that one night when we
there we go. Yo, what? There you go. Now we can hear you.
What's poppin'? I'm here. What's good?
Hey,
There go the man himself, nigga.
What's good?
Hey, welcome to the room, bro. This Reek up top, man. Welcome to Trolls Nation, man.
What up? How you, brother?
Hey, good, Brody. We appreciate you coming in, man. We was politicking on Jim Jones earlier. I'm a Jim Jones fan. I'm from the West Coast, right? And, you know, Jim Jones, man, you know, he's been held in high regard. So even when they say he's snitching, niggas turn the other cheek.
Well, of course.
You want it, man? Jim Jones, he confidential informant, or this nigga the King of New York?
Listen, this is my view. I ain't gonna go too much into it, because, you know, it's up there now. If niggas don't got a comment change, that's on them. The fact is out there. Go to, which is Crown TV. His name is involved in that case. So that right now should tell enough that he played the part in this RICO shit. Now, I used to be in that circle back in the days. It's just that I did it stretch. I know Jim Jones personally. I'm not talking off one of the dudes who just listen to his music and never been around the circle. You know what I'm saying? You grew up with Mel. Nah, I'm from Brooklyn. I grew up with Mel. You know what I'm saying? Shadi, Rocky, his brother, Rob Murder. Anybody who's from, we all from the South, which is that style. Jim is from Harlem. Jim, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Jim was getting more respect in Brooklyn than in Harlem. He used to stay in Brooklyn with us, doing the bird game time and all that.
He was.
Those are facts. And it's a fact. Everybody from Brooklyn, and matter of fact, even Harlem niggas used to get mad at Jim and be like, "Why you always in Brooklyn?"
Like that.
Mel
Draymond, what's poppin', homie?
Ain't nothing, man. Listen, I was trying to explain to them, they look at the wrong case, though. Look at the district case where the little kid got killed over allegedly bootlegging the CDs. That's what you gonna find the paperwork at right there. But I didn't want to get involved with it online, and I don't want dudes to think that I got a clout chase niggas.
Well, that's another thing, Corey. Hey,
That's a whole nother that's a whole nother case. Right now, we looking at this. All right, go ahead.
The paperwork you showed me, bro, the FaceTime, where it had
Go ahead.
the name, what was the title that the cover sheeted that like he was going in to debrief on that work. It had everything on the front of that. That's what I want to hear about.
That was basically to hold everything back from the public to see it. Now, when Crime TV sent everything else behind it, that's on Crime TV. That's initially got his name and him basically. I didn't really get to see everything. I don't know what else Crime TV got, but it basically stated you was involved. Now, the paperwork that everybody said, London and all this bullshit. All right, the paperwork, that was basically to hold everybody from seeing that. From seeing what goes on. That's what the feds do. They make sure you have an agreement for the public not to see your work. You have to sign something. That's just like the new shit with Star Brent. Niggas seen Star Brent new paperwork? Her new paperwork verified. You have to sign something for the public not to see it. But some way, it got leaked out. Half the motherfuckers, that's why I fuck with them.
Yeah, you can't hide nothing. You can't hide nothing in no federal paperwork either. So that should eventually come out. If any of that. But hold on. Like Wack was saying, it's like, my nigga, you got caught on a wiretap conspiracy. That's one the feds could have proved that case fast. You know what I'm saying? Easy.
That nigga would have been.
How you can't miss that. If you just a regular street nigga, don't give a fuck how much money you got, nigga. It ain't for that type of shit. Nigga, you going down.
Come on, right? Let me show you how this works, right? See, with all this, they already had all them niggas dead bang off of what they was doing on the calls, whatever, right? Let's say doing what they doing each other. So they'll do this, right? They'll pull a nigga in and say, all right, look, Jim, we got you on this dead bang. We don't give a fuck about you being with this because we got them. But what's up with these boys over here in Minnesota you talking to? So can you give us some information on that? If so, we'll look the other way on this. And, you know, if we need to later on in the future, we might come see you. We gotta know how they work.
Right. Listen to this. Him, before 6ix9ine, before niggas even fuck with 6ix9ine, Jim Jones and the nigga C.O. Chris was already buddies. This is since 2013. This before 6ix9ine even was involved. 6ix9ine just came in and came into a fucked up situation. They was going down. If you look at the paperwork, they was going down way before 6ix9ine even came upon Treyway. They already had an investigation on them.
That's what they say.
We know that those phone calls wasn't controlled phone calls that Jimmy had to make to Mel Murray.
Right.
What you mean as far as control? I don't understand what you mean control phone calls.
Nigga, he had to make that phone call.
The feds phone call, they was like, call. We need to find out what's going on with this shit. Yo, call your man. Let's see what he got to say on the phone. You want to know something? You want to know something? You're right, because everybody know that phone call was coming from Jim Jones' phone to Mel Murder. So its possibility is right. It's possibility you're right.
These are the phones was tapped.
This Rick up top, man. Sorry for the question, man. Now, like I said, I'm a Jim Jones fan, but I'm not being biased.
Yo, personally, I grew up on Jim Jones, too. That's why I tell you. I listen to his music. I listen to it, right? Yeah.
Why? Your brother's Mel Matrix, right?
Listen, we call each other brothers. We ain't not brothers. We
call each other brothers. I grew up with him. We grew up on the same block, running around the same block every day.
Okay, because I was wondering, I'm like, how is Mel Matrix brother saying Jim Jones is a rat? But then,
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna keep it real with you. All this,
no, he a rat.
listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you. All this shit is public. Even ask the brothers who've been up top behind the wall. Everybody assumed that it was something going on with Jim, but nobody didn't want to say nothing, right? Nobody didn't want to say nothing. There was times when I sat with Melly. I'm talking about I was in his crib on Jefferson. Like, I know I've been around Jim when he even looked at Jim a certain way. It's just what it is.
Hey, yo, can I say something, China?
Yes, brother.
This one over my eyes, the Jim Jones bullshit. When he pulled that man's chain out on the verses, I said, yo, he's a whole ass, bitch ass nigga.
Oh, my facts. That's facts.
He put the chain on it the whole time. So basically, you gonna go to the verses and pull niggas' future out. You got all your homeboys' future around your neck at the verses battle.
Yeah, but that lets you know, think about it, bro. Nigga, that's still you incriminating self. He ain't scared of it because of a reason.
Exactly. You're right. That's facts. You're right.
Think about this, right? All the OGs are talking right now, right? All the OGs are talking right now. We didn't get
Dang, you know what he's saying though, right? He pulled some of the jury out that they robbed the nigga 6ix9ine for doing the verse. Now, one time, Jim Jones, nigga, you know that's part of the indictment.
Listen, I'm trying to say,
What did he say?
it's like niggas that done been behind that wall, bro. Even if we ain't seen no paperwork, right? We know how to meticulously break down a fucking case. Ain't no way a nigga walking up out of there on that. You get what I'm saying? So I want to see some paperwork too, but because he be fucking with my niggas from Oakland. I see him come through Oakland. You get what I'm saying? If
you looked at, Kwame, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Yesterday, the nigga, if y'all know Shooting 9-3, right? Yesterday he went on live. No, I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday. He went on live. He even verified and said that niggas is acting funny style. My old man is acting funny style. So what that tell niggas?
Yeah. It's about that
Like
time.
niggas is waking up now. It's just too much shit going on.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, the fact
Yes,
that
sir.
fucking a nigga will pull some jury out that you know is part of a situation. You gotta have some type of comfort zone. You understand what I'm saying? To be fucking with that. Niggas ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
That's why I brought it up, right? Cause I see that shit. I said, he's a whole ass nigga. This nigga pulled the chain out. He pulled the chain out. The same thing. You do the same thing. You put it on, nigga. Nukem got turned because they got kidnapped and got his jury took it. You red ass nigga.
But the fact he knows that they ain't gonna come get him. Because hey, what you wait? You pulling the chain out that's been identified in the motherfucking kidnap robbery, and you good with that? Why? Why are you comfortable in front of wait, not in the music video, but on the workshop, nigga, where it's
Man, you trying to tell me the feds and them ain't watching this like us? Like, authorities ain't watching this shit and then saying they might have to change? Hey, no, that's real shit.
So when the feds look at all this shit, niggas posted, right? When the feds look at all this shit, they looking to see if these niggas meet the elements that fit a crime, right? Because in order for the feds to convict you, they gonna make sure they got all the elements that fit the crime. When a nigga conspiracy is one of the easiest things for them to prove. When there has been talk about something and then the action actually happens, Nick, that's all they need, bro.
Hold on, don't lose that point. Hold on, don't lose that point. Hey, if you just tuning in, welcome to Troll Snakes, and go ahead and troll up top, hit the greenhouse, join the club, follow the moderators. You know what? Fuck it, fair, follow everybody on stage. We all lit. We talking about Jim Jones, you know what I mean? The capo, is he confidential informant? Or is he the king of New York? And shit, New York is chiming in, West Coast is chiming in, down south. You know, we built it, man. And you know, we was supposed to get a report, you know what I mean, from Crown TV stating that he did some snitching. We didn't get that report. That report supposedly only implicated that CEO Chris said that Jim Jones was part of the 9 trade. We got China Brim on here. We got Whack 100. We got Corey King. Right now we build it. China Brim, man. So this is Reed. I'm still, I don't know, man. Like, can you repeat that again for people who might chime in? How did Jim Jones snitch, and what did he snitch on, and how is he a confidential informant? Like, what did he do in order to, like, where's the proof at?
Listen, I'm gonna explain this to you. It's called common sense. Now, if for me, I'm put like.
So we're not dealing with paperwork. We just dealing with common sense.
No, we got paperwork. His name is in the transcripts. Okay.
China Brim, the only motherfucker ain't in jail.
China Brim,
Somebody did ask the question, why does the paperwork you have say Court of Protection, which is a UK court? Somebody asked me that in my back channel.
Yeah, somebody been asking me that forever. I said, you search it. You go do what you want to do with it. I'm not fighting it. I'm going by what I have. When I put that out there, Crown Court did his part. I'm going to put the rest.
That shit definitely shake, man.
So what did he tell on China Brim? What did he tell on? Like, what did he do?
What you mean? What did he do?
Like, what did he do?
Listen,
he's a confidential informant. Like, he doing suspect shit on guys.
Was he on the phone on the wiretap? Was he on the phone? I'm trying to figure out. I'll probably watch that right now. Was he on the wiretap? Alright. Was he on the wiretap? He was, right? Whoever that was on the wiretap with him, is they in prison?
Yeah, they are.
Alright. Yeah. They are in prison. Now, if John Gotti was on the wiretap with Sammy the Bull, right? Who do you think going to jail? Who do you think went to jail? Huh?
It's physical evidence.
Say that again? I can't hear you.
No, you was cutting out. I don't know.
I was cutting out?
Yeah, you were talking about
Listen, I'm talking, listen, this is what I'm saying, right? If I give an order to assault somebody, right? Then, or not?
Yeah, no, I hear you. No.
If I give an order to assault somebody, right? And I'm looked at as basically a general or whatever, a boss or whatever, and I give an order, and my man get knocked over the phone, we get knocked over the phone by me giving an order. He go to jail, and I don't go to jail. That don't tell nobody nothing.
He got knocked for that phone? He got knocked for something else. Yeah, he knocked for that phone.
Let me explain this. It's two cases. People getting this shit twisted. He got the Atlanta, Georgia case. The shit in Georgia. We got knocked with the guns and all that. That's a whole separate case from 6ix9ine case. That's where people getting this shit twisted from.
But everybody that was with him, they are free.
Listen, the people who was in the car with him, all of them is doing the bid right now too. I know that.
No, they're not. They out. They not.
They ain't doing the thing?
No, I see them at Blue Flame all the time. Buddy with the dreads, bankhead. They all out. The old lady, they not doing no bid. They out in the
So all of them came on?
Yeah, all of them came on. The case is pending. It's pending. That's Blue Flame.
I don't know. Listen. So Jim ain't involved in that case no more. That's what you telling me?
It's pending.
The case is still pending.
The case still open.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Look, this is where everybody get fucked up on trying to stand just on paperwork, right? This is why a lot of motherfuckers is in the feds right now.
Motherfuckers be wanting to see paperwork. Why motherfuckers actively working for the motherfuckers? You ain't gonna see no paperwork. I was the nigga who
That's what I'm trying. That's what I be trying to say.
I was the nigga that checked paperwork come to a yard when niggas came to the yard. So it's niggas that worked for years for these motherfuckers, was getting passes for years for these motherfuckers. I'm not saying Junior shit working for him, but ain't no way. Listen to me, little bruh. There's no way that you and your homeboy can be talking about killing a motherfucker on the phone, right? Your homeboy go out and do that murder. You still need to go do it. There's no way for the motherfucker who sent the hit not to get in trouble. The nigga who said his bodyguard this, his bodyguard that, his homie, they gonna be coming out the back. The nigga right there is the one who pushed the button. That nigga getting in trouble first. Unless he got something else going on.
And even if you miss, that nigga is going.
Hey, listen, do you think that's the only body that they probably have? Like it's probably way more to this shit than we know about. It's just some shit is just hard to get.
That's true.
The fact is a whole bunch. You think that conversation with him and Mel is the only conversation they had about trying to get at this nigga 6ix9ine?
Yo, China.
Yeah.
Check this out, this King. If we in New York, we from New York, we in New York, and this follows us in the car, they pull us over and there's a gun in the car. Who's going to jail?
We all going, niggas. We all going. We all going, know me? We all going. Like, listen.
Going for one fucking gun. This is what they don't understand.
Listen, I'm gonna
work it out. Let the court system work it out. Everybody go.
I'm gonna tell you. Yo, and then
in New York, they do not give a motherfucker a pass for nothing. They gave Lil Wayne a year for murder.
Thank you, a pass for nothing. Thank you. And you want to know something? You hear me? A lot of people don't know before 6ix9ine and all this shit. Mel, this how I know shit is crazy because Mel and New, it was a war going on already. If dudes know. New got Mel shot in the stomach. So it was already, the fact it was already trying to get that. So just think about this. If they wanted Mel, they could have been got Mel for the fact that the hood was going crazy. It was already shooting, niggas laying, it was already some crazy shit. But